Hi everyone, it's Burak from Trading Channels. It's the weekend video to talk about stock indices, Forex, commodities, and at the end I'll throw in Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. And tradingchannels.uk is the website, and there is a free trial for the two packages, futures and stocks, individual stocks. So let's have a look at first, as usual, the S&P 500 E-mini contract. This is the continuous contract. The green uptrend, the internal support had held, and which pushed ES all the way to new highs. Last week I showed this this week I showed this perfect blue bull flag as like 3 touches at the top, 2 touches at the bottom band. And now it's broken. Clearly, a new high is not surprising. Now the red resistance will be tested for the 4th time. 1, 2, 3, or even the 5th time. I mean, it's a tired resistance. And I think if it breaks to the upside, it will come back for a back test. Maybe slightly go back in. But then after that, I think it's going to test the green internal resistance. And ultimately the 4,600, 650, which is the green top band. So as long as the trend is up, as long as all these supports are holding, I'm not going to pick tops. I repeat this every week in every weekend video. That's no point. There is no point in picking the tops. Picking the bottoms actually is where the money is. It's much more profitable, much less stressful going with the trend until the trend breaks, and that trend is still on. And you can see here Dow Jones last week bull flag, the red one, and now the blue resistance, which has been holding. Actually, this is the $35,000. This is a very critical level that's been holding actually since May. And now I think finally this consolidation, many people would call it an inverted head and shoulders, whatever. I don't do those, but it's basically the consolidation that has been going on since May. I think it's now getting ready to smash everything and getting to 36, 37,000, which is the green top band. Actually, you can see here the green top band would be the obvious target if it can start pushing. I think many people would also call it cup and handle or something. Nasdaq is still the champion. The blue bottom band here, that was the double support together with the golden. We are long all the way from here. The blue top band had formed. The blue bottom band was speculative support. And there was this, just a second. 1 second. It was this support that was forming that double support. And that's why we bought it right here. This was the previous high. Came all the way. And this was the support that held together with the other blue. So this was a double support, and we bought at 14,520 right here after the bounce. And you can see I'm still holding half of the position. I don't mind if the blue breaks. I'm gonna get out of that position still with a handsome profit. But that the point I'm trying to make is catching the trend where the trend supports are that has much higher reward to risk ratios and much less stressful. So after the bounce, especially, I mean, there was also a channel like this, like a bull flag. Once it breaks, your buying point is here. You have no stress. You have nothing to lose anymore, because the moment it bounces going up, you can raise your stop right here, because your guidance comes from this blue channel. And that's exactly what I try to do with the lines. The lines that matter sometimes, I call them. Not every line is a trend line. You have to keep following some simple, not so easy to implement rules, and then you'll be fine, I reckon. So we have a new high. Where do we go from here? The red top band is the target, and if it can break the red top band as well, then the golden top band, which is around 15,600. Okay, this golden channel, let me show you. The 2 touches at its top and 2 touches at its bottom band. The golden top band, if the blue one keeps on holding, there is a good chance that we're going to get to 15,600. So let's see how we go, where do we go from here. But so far looking very, very bullish, especially RTY, Russell 2000 contract, futures contract. The law here, this is the top band, this is the bottom band. It was the support that held, and then there was a channel here. We bought at the break of that channel at 2,155. Later on, it cleared the blue resistance, came back for a back test. You can see here, this was the resistance, broken, came back for a perfect back test, and now it's pushing higher. The red top band may cause a reversal, and now later on, I'm hoping it's going to break. And finally, this purple resistance will be broken too. That already has 3 touches. That is the perfect confirmed resistance. The golden channel's obvious target is 3,250. I highly doubt it's going to get there. But as long as this golden channel holds, and especially the purple resistance breaks, I'm going to be holding my long position. There is no reason to sell it. The obvious target would be, I reckon, the initial target, okay, would be the 2,450-ish. Sorry, just 1 second. Yeah, 2,400, right at the red top band, okay? So right here. That would be the obvious target, and then maybe come back for a back test and later on pushing higher. That purple's back test would be a long entry. I mean, if it can break the purple, come back down, and then break out, that would open the way, like the blue skies above. And FTSE here, this was the double support, which I published when it was getting tested and holding. That green horizontal support is very, very obvious. And the red internal one. And then later on, we bought the break of the golden resistance. And look at the back test, perfect back test, together with the black support. And there was some support all the way up. So there was some support like this. Okay, that was a triple support, which we bought, 7,033. And you can see here the blue resistance was broken later on, okay, and then gotten back tested. That's why we can't lose money anymore. If this black wedge breaks to the downside, I'm going to close this long position and hope that the blue one holds. Then it can keep on pushing higher. Okay, I may buy it again. But this is the thing, when you buy the proper breakouts or the supports that within the trend and in the direction of the trend, that is still very, very profitable compared to shorting the biggest bull market ever. You can see here the golden resistance was broken and back tested on DAX, and now the black rail may be holding. The blue bottom band, even though it was quite imperfect, and it's still holding. I think the blue sideways channel, which has been chopping since again April, May. DAX hasn't been doing much, but it's not really selling off either. And the reason is very obvious. The green broken mega resistance, you can see here. Let me do this with a daily chart. That's much more cleaner. You can see here, this is the 2000 high, okay, and here is what 2018 high, and here is 2015 high, and you can see here this year's high, and then finally that resistance was smashed and got back tested. Yeah, so there is every reason to believe there was every reason to believe we're going to get to new highs. I think the red top band is the obvious target, and then we'll see if it can go further up. But yeah, 16,500 plus is where it should go. Oil US here, the blue resistance is still holding, but the back, you know, it's becoming too choppy for my taste. I haven't touched oil for a long time, because after such runs it's going to chop around a little bit, and that's exactly what it is doing, especially after failing to break the blue resistance. Now this is a confluence of golden internal support, yeah, here and there, and the red, you can see here 1 2 3 4. If this red support breaks, then I think it will call for the golden bottom band as the next support. But if this confluence support holds right around what, yeah, 66.50, okay, if it holds, then maybe there will be another push to the red top band to clear the blue resistance for good. Oil UK, which is Brent oil, has already broken this out of this massive bull flag that is from 2008. This is the bottom band of that entire bull flag, and look at this huge push, came all the way to the top band and then broke it to the upside, back tested it, and I think it's going to keep on pushing, unless, I mean, it may chop around for a few weeks, a few months even, as long as it doesn't get back below or inside this purple top band. I'm going to stay bullish, and oil should get to, in the coming weeks, months, years, whatever, should get to the 2008 highs. And nat gas has had broken out of this golden channel. You can see here the golden top band and the golden bottom band. The golden top band was holding, and I was very bearish while it is doing that. But then once it broke it, I said, okay, this is over now. It should keep on pushing. The green resistance is gone, the internal one. The red resistance is gone. You can see here 1 2 3. The fourth touch broke it. And I think the ultimate target is 5, which is the green top band, where I believe is going to be a very serious resistance for a big pullback. And gold, which is everyone's guess and everyone's attention and everyone's frustration, I would say, because the blue bull flag is still in control, and this sell-off was, I would say, quite unexpected, because this was the bull flag, this internal bull flag, that black one that I just drawing here, right here. I thought this is going to break out and break the blue as well, but that's, you know, gold had other plans. The backtest of the red, imperfect, I would say imperfect bull flag, but it's still a bull flag that was broken, backtested, and backtested, deep backtests, they still held. I reckon we may get to the green bottom band right here. So the green internal support is here, okay? The green bottom band together with the red, and that level is yeah, 1728, 1730, depending on if it gets there so quickly. Clearly, of course, if it gets there so quickly, that will be another double support level, and then that will be, actually, I would say, my last hope for the gold's uptrend. Because if the red doesn't hold and it gets much below, then yeah, that would be a game over for a very long time for gold. And silver, my doubt had always been the purple bottom band. I've been telling it for months. Once the purple top band was confirmed as resistance, you can see here the bottom band had 2 touches. The top band had only one touch. This reversal, we actually close our longs right here after the reversal at 30, just over 30. And I said, this becomes a bull flag. Okay, but the bull flag may have another touch at its bottom band, and looks like silver was telling the truth, and 2250 is the bottom band touch. If the golden bottom band and together with that one gets there and then causes a bounce and really rally, that would be the end of the correction from last year's August. So this year is a mega bull flag. I still believe it is a huge bull flag, but its bottom band may get tested for the third time. Platinum is also troublesome. Here, the only way, I mean, platinum had fallen much more than I have expected. I was thinking 1000 or 995 would hold. Again, it's all price action. I'm not making things up. I thought this bull flag will keep on holding. Okay, this was, you know, 2 touches at the top and 2 touches at the bottom band. It went up, came down, and now the red bottom band is gone. So that is a very, very bearish action. On the other hand, the huge blue broken channel that is getting back tested right now may hold. I mean, of course, if it can break it back below, that would look even more bearish. But if it does bounce right from here and gets back into the red, that would look very positive. So you can see here, this is all the way from 2012. Okay, and two and 3 touches at the top band and 2 touches at the bottom. Of course, this is a very big spike down during the COVID crisis, so it's not as perfect as I would like. But you can see it broke it and back tested. There was some news action here. It was a deep back test. I believe there is a good chance it's going to hold, but we'll have to wait and see how this is going to develop this week. I mean, like next week. Okay. Forex, Euro, US dollar is the broken huge bull flag is still in control. Okay, that was broken and back tested. We may get another back test right around 116 or just above it. But you can see here the blue rail is holding so far. The red one is the one to watch as well. So the red bull flag's top band, if it breaks, that would be looking very bullish. But until then, we will see if the blue support rail can be broken, and if we get another backtest on the golden massive bull flag that was forming since 2008 highs, and you can see it was broken just this year. I mean last year, to be honest. And since then, it's not really doing very hasn't been very impressive with a rally, because it was a very long-term downtrend, and that, you know, end of these long-term things is not very easy. It's never straightforward. But if it does do back test and if it holds, I would say something like this. Okay, that's almost like a parallel line to that golden channel. Yeah, let me put this in green. Okay, and if the green bottom band gets tested and if it bounces and breaks the green top band, that would look very bullish again. Okay, pound sterling, it has struggled to clear this red internal resistance, and but it had broken the blue bull flag, and the golden small bull flag is forming. Clearly, if the golden bottom band breaks, then we will get probably a back test on the blue. Ultimately, the red bottom band is the mega support, potential support, but it's not even close to that level, so I'm not going to talk about that much. So the immediate one is the golden bull flag, the red and the blue structures, which I just explained. US dollar, Japanese yen. 2 weeks ago, I said this the red top band, the red bottom band had 2 touches. It had 1 touch, and I said this may reverse right here and come down. It really indeed came down, but it didn't touch the golden and red again. This was the potential double support I had my eye on. It didn't get all the way there. Now the red channel, which is a bull flag, has broken. The green top band is a speculative resistance. We may get another bull flag formation, which is less steep, and then break to the upside. The golden top band would be the target at 112. And US dollar index. This is the long-term position. The golden channel is the one to watch, and its top band had held at the previous touch. You can see here, and now it's getting another test. So if it does hold, then we'll see more downside for US dollar, which means euro will rally, of course, which is the 50% of the US dollar index. And if the green bottom band breaks, that would be the break of the bear flag. However, if this golden top band breaks, that would be very bullish, at least for the medium term. The next target, I'm going to show you right here. The next target would be this red top band. Okay, there we already have red. I'm going to do it in black, okay? Right here at 94. So the next target would be 94, and if it does reverse there, then that would be a bear flag again. So let's have a look at now Bitcoin. I'm sure a lot of you, many of you, are very curious about it. So let's have a look at it. So this is the long-term one. The long-term green bottom band together with the golden held at the COVID crash, and then rally all the way to 66,000, which is the golden top band. And I started saying if this golden top band holds and the red one breaks, that would be very bearish, and that's after that level it lost more than half of the value, especially after breaking the blue support. And now what is happening, let's go to the daily chart, is it recently broke the black top band. Let's go a bit more closer to see it, a bit more granular view. You can see the blue support broken, back tested, but then the black channel, that is, I wouldn't say a bull flag, okay, but it may become a bull flag if its top band holds and then later on breaks. So if we do this, right, okay, so it's back testing the blue broken support again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's kind of breaking it. So if we get to the black top band, pull back, and then later on break it, that would be extremely bullish. That would be the consolidation, ending the consolidation of the one that started back in March. Okay, so that would be very, very bullish. But if the black top band should be holding when it gets there, and the level is around 52, 53. So the bearish option would be if it reverses here, gets back inside this black internal, below that internal support, and comes back all the way to the black bottom band and breaks it to the downside. That would be the bearish scenario. But to me, this looks very bullish right now. Ethereum. Okay, here. This is the golden, sorry, this is the long term. All right. The golden top band and the golden channel was broken, and that was the most bullish thing that, you know, on Ethereum ever did, actually, in terms of breaking resistances. It rallied all the way to here, and then it touched the red. So I'm going to go to the daily. Okay, this is much better. So you can see it was broken, back tested. It went all the way higher to the red top band. The red bottom band was obvious back then. Okay, and then the red top band was a speculative resistance, and it held, and it became a proper resistance. Came back down. I said the golden channel is still holding. I mean, the golden top band is still holding, but then later on it smashed to the downside. Now it's gone back up. So this here has to be deleted because it's been breached way too many times. This has lost its effectiveness. I'm going to delete that. And then now we have a better control on all the things. The green bottom band is the one to watch. You can see here the green top band, the bottom band, perfect. And this here is something of an internal, because the trend has started from here. The top band has happened before this. So I think it's something of an internal channel. The red one is now getting back tested. The red one was broken. You can see here at the 4 touch, and then got back tested, and now this blue one is broken, right? Yeah, this blue top band is broken. Yeah, this 2 touches here, 2 touches there. Now the red broken support or channel is back tested, and it's holding. So we may see a back test on the blue, which would be around 2780. And 2780, if it holds, should cause another push to backtest the red. And ultimately, if we want to get a proper bull flag, that would be this one. I want to do this one here. Okay, so that would be a huge bull flag, right? But of course, it has to get there, come back down, and then break it to the upside. Okay, all the lines are working, and when they are not working, I remove them, just like the one I did on the golden. Okay, guys, it's been a long video. I hope I didn't bore you. Have a good rest of the weekend, have a good rest of the Sunday, and we'll keep in touch. You can find me at Trading Channels. Bye.